and a bitterly cold Merry Christmas to you. Or whatever you celebrate. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Boxing Day to our Canadian friends. Oh, this is gonna stink. Here we go. Merry melodies, happy holidays. It's a wonderfully chilly morning. The nice thing about caving in the winter is the caves are a constant temperature. The caves are a constant temperature because that's how under the ground is. It's a steady temperature. That's the average air temperature throughout the year. That's just the way it works. Here, the average temperature hovers slightly above freezing. Well, 35-degree caves, 40-degree caves in the summertime feels super chilly, so we always have to bundle up, even though it's the summertime. But in the winter, out here, when it's much more cold outside, like 5 degrees Fahrenheit, which is well below 0 Celsius, the caves at 35 or slightly above freezing feel really nice. Today, I am heading out to the lava fields to a cave called Dragon's Tongue. And Dragon's Tongue is a really cool cave that has some neat features in it. It's never really been mapped. It's not complicated. But the last sketch that was, it has been surveyed, but they didn't put together a map. Then I surveyed it, put together a little sketch. But every time I do a sketch or make a survey, I make improvements. And this was one of my early ones, and I'll show it to you now. And it's fine. You can see the cave is not very elaborate. It's like a giant hot dog. But I didn't finish it, and it's not very pretty. And so I like to make little artistic representations. I want to get this more accurate. I don't think it's as straight as I indicated. So today I'm working at creating pitch and yaw on my map, creating a better angles, depth, and accuracy. And I got to finish that left side out, which I saw a skylight, but I couldn't get to. So today I brought my rock hammer, and I'm going to chip my way through there. And man, it is cold. I can feel that. I got to keep hiking quickly so I can stay warm. I like when snow falls, and if you've never been in snowfall, it insulates the air from noise. So snow falling tends to make everything quite a bit quieter. You stop hearing trees blowing, you stop hearing the little sounds that you would normally hear. So if there isn't any major noises like a car or something, it's just really dead quiet. Let's show you. Very pretty. It's a pretty little creek that meanders through the wood, and it serves as the trail most of the summertime. These creeks are almost always dry. They have to have a lot of water coming down, or as I've said before, when it snows and then it melts a little, then you'll get quite a bit more water because you'll have the falling precipitation plus the leftover precipitation. The reservoir of water held in the frozen snow. It's our favorite hobbit hole. As you can see, snow falls beautifully on the landscape, but then by the caves, even that's a short cave, it is insulated from the snow, and it will stay obvious as a cave opening. Some of you haven't really seen in there, so you can find cave openings because they will lack snow around them, at least to a certain degree. Here, I'll turn my head on that light, point it forward for you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, look at that. I bet there's bats in there too, asleep. It's wintertime, so you have to be careful. You can see the other side there. This is a absolutely spectacular little crawl through. It's 70 feet long, and that's pretty awesome. You can crawl through and look at all kinds of... Welcome to Dragon's Tongue. Yeah, it's hard to find in the snow, and there she blows. I'm gonna go in, get my gear off, because it will be much warmer in the cave, which will be nice. And I'm gonna get my mapping gear out and map, and I'll turn my camera on every couple of minutes or whenever I see something cool. I'll show you the actual dragon's tongue. It's pretty neat. And then, oh, I have a cool red shirt with me. It's a red rag, essentially, that I'm going to push up through a skylight that I found in here and then see if I can find that from the outside. I think there's another entrance down the hill about 700 feet. So that's a couple of my goals today. I'm going to go ahead and go in here. Let's see if I can get you to walk in with me a little bit. Oh, there's a rush of warm air right there. Immediately nice. Immediately no. I gotta be quiet too, because in the winter there's bats in some of the bigger caves. So there's none in the entrance. Welcome to Dragon's Tongue. I think it goes the other way. Okay. I know this gets a little weird like this in the cave. So let's do it like this. Ah, there I am. I'll see you guys in a minute. And this is the Dragon's Tongue. And you can see why they call it such. It's this cool formation that comes out. It's like a secondary lava flow. And it comes out right from there. Which is totally a lava seal, so you can't see anything in there. And it comes down here like this. It's very coarse and rugged, and looks like a nice tidy little tongue area. That's the dragon's tongue. And I'm chipping along here. Matches, I know. The dragon's tongue was once part of a fiery inferno. Make no mistake about it. This was at one time covered in fire and ashes and blowing smoke and all kinds of crazy inferno. But that's the tongue of the dragon. So I'm in the back of the side passage to this cave. This is an area that's never been entered. And I always try to video everything, but there are some times when the compromise is too great. The ceilings in here are low, and there's a passage that I'd been to before, but never been through because it's terrible. It's got a little sharp edge, so I have my chisel out, and the sharp edge is pointed a certain direction so I can go through, but then coming back, you'd be against that little point. And I just thought, I better knock that off. So that was 2 years ago. So today I came back, and I'm going to see if I can show it to you a little bit. This is, let me just flip this around. We'll just do it this way. There we go. We like light. So that's the way I came from, through here. This is the rock. Very cool. I've been chipping this off. See that? But that I can get under now. You can see. It's about, it's fine. I just go through that way. But it had a rock. This was sticking out down there. So it's hard to get a good angle at that. Up in here, I have confirmed with certainty that there is a skylight. That means there is a way out of the cave. It may not be big enough for me to get out. I may not be able to get out it, but I brought this with me, which is just an old tore up shirt. I'm gonna stuff up through the hole if I can. If I can stuff it up through the hole, if I can break away the hole and get out, that'd be great. But if I can stuff it up through the hole, I can come around from the top side. Use a GPS coordinate, and that will help. So if I find another exit to a cave, it helps with pinpointing the accuracy of the map because you're using outside sources also. The GPS helps with your exits lining up everything perfectly. It'd also just be nice to get out. But it helps with a number of things, finding a second exit. This one will be tough, though, because the snow's pretty deep outside. But I can still see a little bit of light for sure. I was really shocked. I remember this 2 years ago, but I couldn't get to it. Let's see. Let's see if I can get you to see it. It's a little tough. I might stick the GoPro out. Yeah, I can see it. I gotta stick the GoPro out. So I'm gonna turn it off and turn it back on just so I make sure I get that. Oh, it's snow. So it's about, so this is the thing. The snow melts because the cave air is above freezing. So I don't think I can crawl through there without creating a huge disaster. But from the top I might be able to. But I can stick this through. It's about a 2-inch hole is all. So here we go. Going up through there. You're about to the snow level. And you're great. Look at that. Born free! Now I'm going to go ahead and use the dole into this to stuff up the red rag. And I'm outside the cave. And now we're going to go see if we can find that skylight. Since I'm walking what I think is the tunnel that's underneath there. It's really hard to spot. It took me a while. Probably 15 minutes of digging around here. And there is the skylight to Dragon's Tongue. But I'm pretty excited about finding it. I'm really cold, I gotta go. This is what an open lava field looks like in the middle of winter here. As you can see, it's just rocks and rubble. Actually, when it's formed like this, all the rocks and everything, this is not a great place for caves. Usually you want a smoother flow. But this is hard to walk on because these rocks are extremely unstable and they've got a lot of holes in them. And with the snow, then you can't see. So even if you're geared up for proper warmth and everything, it's a pretty dangerous trek. But I'm going across the lava field because it is, in fact, by far the quickest way for me to get back to my truck. It's not that far, a couple miles, but I appreciate the effort that I have to put in because it will heat my body up, which is cold from wandering around looking for that little red tattered shirt. Look at this big little canyon down in there. Yeah, it's a beautiful landscape. There's the sunshine today, trying to make it through. Well, I accomplished my goals today. I was able to map Dragon's Tongue Cave much better this time. I had the energy for it. I had the caver's itch, cave fever, so I wanted to get out and do this. So I was able to do that, and I'm glad I did that. And that side passage, which really no one had ever been down, it's really awful. It's really awful. And I was able to locate that skylight again, which I had seen a few years ago. And from there, I think it's prettier behind me. But in any case, was able to locate that by pushing my red shirt up and then finding, that was tough going. This is my snowboard and my skiing. I guess I ski now. My skiing gear. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Boxing Day, Happy Thursday. And this is another company that sent us free shoes, and so we just think it's fun. As long as they're going to send us, you can hold one. As long as they're going to send us free stuff, we'll show you guys. I don't know that these are better than every other shoe, but I can tell you from their website that they're relatively inexpensive. I'll actually review them. I'll let you know if they hold up, because if they're good gear, we would want you to know. And if they're going to send them to us for free, I'll show them to you. That's fine. I don't care if you buy these or not, but I will link them. Nordiv 8. Nortiv 8.
Nordiv 8.
Hope your new year is blessed and you have a great Hanukkah.
Well, yeah.
What else is
let's see here. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. What is there?
Canada has Boxing Day.
Oh yeah, Boxing Day.
I don't know if it's boxes or punching.
Boxing Day. Hope you all have a great, some people, Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Probably be a Saturday or a Sunday. No, probably send this out the Friday. I'll probably put this out Christmas Eve. It's like, it's the day, it's the week, it's just, I don't know.
People are going to watch this after Christmas and they're going to be like, oh.
Well, Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy January 15th if you're watching this on that day. Someone will watch it on January 15th and be like, oh, that's me.
Oh, and also happy February 4th. for those people.
Yeah.
Who ever watched this on February 4th.
Happy April 16th.
Happy May 8th. Happy October 18th.
Ooh, what if we pass away? Happy 2039.
Ooh.
Jacob will be my age then. Will you?
Let's see here.
You'll still be younger than me.
I'm so old.
The next upload we have for the main channel is when we did a real mapping expedition. It's pretty tough. Now, so right now I'm breathing out. You won't like it. If you are claustrophobic or you don't, the videos get to you, this is probably the worst one we've ever done.
For fully edited, claustrophobic caving adventure videos, please visit our main channel, Caveman Hikes, and see you underground.